Hello YouTube, welcome to the second video of the Hillco honey extractor review. Today is our honey harvest day, and as I mentioned before, I mounted this on this big giant plate here so I can stand on it and then do the rotation of the extractor, and it's much easier this way so it's not going to fly over me. And the other thing is, the way I mounted it is I just put some plywood blocks under and then put a threaded insert. The screw is a 1/4 inch, I think a 1/4-20, and then screw that down here. I didn't use a knob screw like this because there's not that much room here even for the screw head. So that might be some kind of feedback for Hillco folks. If they want to make modification, they probably need to add a little more lip here, so it's a little more room for the screw heads. You can see here right now it is scratching the paint, but not really a big deal. I'm gonna do that once every year or maximum twice. But yeah, let's head over to the hive and then grab the honey supers. So we have 4 hives, but I believe only 2 of them they have honey to harvest. The other 2 they don't have anything. One way or another, I'm removing all the honey supers today, so making the hive prepared for winter after the harvest. Yesterday I added the skateboard for the bees to evacuate the honey super, and the honey super should be empty now. Seems not that many bees left inside, and the honey super seems to be pretty heavy, which is good news. And there's no purpose for the skateboard anymore, so you can see they all came out and they're searching for a way to go back in, which they can't. Okay, the honey supers are here. These 2 they have honey, and the other 2 are empty. And I already measured the moisture of my honey using this simple optic moisture meter, and it was below 17%, so we are in a good shape. And I'm gonna start removing the frames from that, uncapping them, and then little by little, 3 at a time, I can put them inside the extractor, and then I will get closer and hopefully you guys can see if the extractor is doing a good job or not. Initially I'm gonna keep the gate here closed so no honey is coming out, but eventually I will open that. I have my filter over there, and yeah, let's see how it goes. So this is a shallow frame for the honey super, and this is designed for a full-size frame, and you can see this easily fit in the center of it. One down, I'm gonna go to the next one. I'm putting them all in the same orientation, so this side up is this way, the other one is that way, so I try to reduce the unbalance of the whole thing as much as possible. Okay, the third one is in, and now it's time for the first rotation. And I'm gonna do this wide shot so you can see if there's a vibration or not. We can both see together. Pretty good, I don't feel any vibration. And this also works pretty good. I don't need to let it go. If I want to stop, I can just push back. One more time. A little wiggling, but it helps a lot when it's mounted on the plate. If I want to continue, I can just keep going in between. I don't need to let go and then grab it again. Here you can see a little vibration. Now let's take a look at the inside. See how it looks like. Let me see if the first side is done. Yeah, pretty much drawn. I'm just gonna flip it, do the second side. Yeah, very easy to rotate, and honestly I don't see that much vibration compared to what I had last year. I can't say the vibration is zero, hopefully it can be seen in the video. That was the maximum speed I could go. And this side with the loose lid seems to stay put here. Man, it smells great. And I don't see this being annoying, so this is not going anywhere. So it just stays here. Okay, first round is done. I'm just going to repeat the same thing for the whole honey super, and then when we have enough on the bottom, we can just open the gate over there and then see how it flows. Okay, I wanted to show this one. So this is a frame with minimum honey. It is one of the frames on the side of the honey super. But if you can come close, and we can see the other ones are full frames. So this means when I put this guy, we're gonna have a maximum unbalance. Let's see how the rotation goes this time. Pretty good. So, but still I don't feel any vibration. I still enjoy the fact that you can do that like riding a bike. You can just pedal and then rest a little. Okay, so minimum vibration with unbalanced frames as well. We drew about 3 sets of 3, and I just want to show the inside. Hopefully it focuses. I'm not sure how much it is obvious, but the back side has bigger gap here and the front side has a smaller gap. But yeah, I'm not sure if it's clear in the video or not, but I'm just going to open this here and see how this goes. Okay, I want to talk about two things really quick. One is last year the extractor that I had, it had spill and drops all over the top side. This one I don't see any drop coming toward the top, so probably I imagine either this is perfectly vertical to the rotation plane, or it has some angle, whatever it is, nothing coming out of here. So even if I have that open, no honey is gonna splash out. The other thing is they mentioned that the height of this is good for a 5-gallon bucket, the standard 5-gallon bucket, and they're right. But what they did not consider is you might have other things such as the filter on top of it. So for me, this is working because I have this spacer under the legs. But if you have this mounted flush to the ground, and you would be able to put your 5-gallon bucket right under the spigot here, but you won't be able to have anything sticking out of it, because this is going to be, let's see, about I would say 1 inch height, so you can barely have some space under it. So for me, everything is working out perfectly, but whenever you're mounting this to the floor, keep that in mind. You need to have a kind of spacer underneath to raise the height a little. Okay, we are done with the extraction. The remainder is coming out, and this might be the best time to see the slope in the bottom. From the inside, I removed the rack so I can clean it easy. And you can see this side, the honey is thicker than this side, so that shows the slope here. And I'm just gonna let it drip for a few minutes and make sure that I don't need to do anything I don't need to waste any honey here. But overall, I was pretty happy with this. And I had a couple comments that I mentioned, such as the height. I would say probably it can grow about 1 inch. It would be better. If not, when you buy it, make sure you put the block under it. And the other thing is, if the leg can have a little more lip, so there's room for the screw head. Other than that, vibration was perfect. The slope was great. The chassis and the whole body, it was pretty sturdy. I didn't have any problem with it. And the fact that the gearbox can go loose and you can rest in the middle of the extraction, that shows that it's also a good part of the design of this honey extractor. Other than that, thanks for watching, and I will post a few short videos about some of the exciting things that I captured when we opened up the cells. But other than that, catch you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.